Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list, constantly putting off important tasks while scrolling through social media? If so, you're not alone. Procrastination is a common struggle that can hold you back from achieving your goals and living a better life. In this video, we'll dive deep into the science behind procrastination, exploring how your brain functions when you delay tasks and the psychological barriers that keep you stuck in this cycle. By understanding the root causes of procrastination, you'll discover practical strategies to overcome it. We'll cover effective techniques like breaking tasks into manageable steps, cultivating self-compassion, and implementing time management methods that can significantly enhance your performance. Imagine transforming your productivity and reclaiming your time. This video will show you how to make that a reality. So, if you're ready to stop feeling guilty about procrastinating and start taking actionable steps toward a brighter future, stick around. You'll walk away with valuable insights and tools that can change the way you approach your tasks and ultimately improve your life. Let's get started. Procrastination is a fascinating phenomenon that often stems from a conflict within our brains. On one side, we have the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for rational decision-making and long-term planning. On the other side, there's the amygdala, which triggers our fear responses. When faced with a daunting task, the amygdala can send us into avoidance mode, leading us to seek immediate rewards like scrolling through social media rather than focusing on our long-term goals. This internal tug-of-war can significantly impact our performance and overall productivity. Imagine a student who has a big project due next week. Instead of diving into research, they find themselves binge-watching their favorite show. This behavior isn't just laziness, it's a brain response. The immediate pleasure of entertainment outweighs the stress of the upcoming deadline, causing them to procrastinate. Understanding this dynamic is key to addressing procrastination. By recognizing that our brains are wired to seek comfort, we can start to develop strategies that help shift our focus back to those important tasks that contribute to a better life. To combat this brain-based tendency, one effective approach is to create a structured environment that minimizes distractions. For example, setting up a dedicated workspace free from temptations can help steer attention back to the task at hand. Additionally, implementing techniques like the Pomodoro technique, where you work for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break, can help manage anxiety and keep the amygdala in check. By reprogramming our responses to tasks, we can enhance our self-growth and pave the way for a bright future filled with achievements. When it comes to procrastination, it's not just our brain chemistry that plays a role. Our psychological makeup also contributes significantly. Key factors like fear of failure, perfectionism, low self-efficacy, and task aversiveness can create emotional barriers that make starting and completing tasks incredibly challenging. Imagine someone who desperately wants to write a book but is paralyzed by the fear of rejection, or a perfectionist who spends hours agonizing over every sentence, never quite satisfied with their work. These psychological factors can be powerful enough to derail even the most well-intentioned plans. To understand how these drivers influence procrastination, let's take a closer look at each one. Fear of failure, for instance, stems from the belief that making mistakes is unacceptable. This mindset can lead to avoidance behaviors, as individuals would rather not try than risk failure. Perfectionism, on the other hand, is the pursuit of flawlessness, which often results in tasks never being good enough. Low self-efficacy, or the belief in one's ability to succeed, can also contribute to procrastination, as people may avoid challenges they don't feel equipped to handle. Finally, task aversiveness, finding a task unpleasant or boring can make it incredibly difficult to muster the motivation to get started. The good news is that these psychological factors can be addressed through targeted strategies. Cultivating self-compassion, for example, can help individuals be kinder to themselves when they make mistakes, reducing the fear of failure. Practicing mindfulness can also be beneficial, as it allows people to observe their thoughts and feelings without judgment, making it easier to stay focused on the task at hand. By understanding the psychological drivers behind procrastination and implementing effective coping mechanisms, individuals can take a significant step towards enhancing their performance and paving the way for a better life. Overcoming procrastination requires a multifaceted approach, incorporating various strategies that address both the psychological and practical aspects of the issue. One effective method is cultivating self-compassion. Instead of beating yourself up for not completing a task, practice kindness towards yourself. For example, If you find yourself procrastinating on a work project, remind yourself that everyone struggles at times. This shift in mindset can alleviate the pressure and allow you to focus on getting started rather than fearing failure. Another powerful strategy is breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps. When faced with a daunting project, it can be easy to feel overwhelmed and avoid it altogether. However, by dividing the task into bite-sized pieces, you can create a clear action plan. For instance, if you need to write a report, start with an outline, then move on to drafting one section at a time. This approach not only makes the task feel less intimidating but also provides a sense of accomplishment as you complete each step, enhancing your overall performance. In addition to these strategies, implementing effective time management techniques can significantly boost productivity. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, where you work in focused bursts followed by short breaks, can help maintain your concentration and prevent burnout. Setting up a reward system for completing tasks can also provide motivation. For example, treat yourself to a favorite snack or a short walk after finishing a challenging task. By addressing the underlying psychological and emotional factors that contribute to procrastination, you can rewire your brain for success and move closer to a brighter future. As we wrap up this exploration of procrastination and how to overcome it, remember that understanding the psychological drivers behind procrastination is just as important as implementing effective strategies. By cultivating self-compassion, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and using time management techniques, you can significantly enhance your performance and pave the way for a better life. Ask yourself, how will you apply these strategies in your daily routine? What small steps can you take today to start overcoming procrastination? The journey to a brighter future begins with the choices you make now. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. We're here to support you on your path to productivity and personal growth, sharing more insights and strategies to help you reach your full potential. Let's embark on this journey together.